Hold up now. I'm gonna need you to pause. Cause, ayo, she just said what?
Hello, hello. It is me, Santoki, aka Toki. I hope you all had a good weekend, a more eventful weekend than Tophia, but let me not get ahead of myself. I do hope everyone had a good weekend. Period. Today, we are doing a weekend roundup. We're going to do a quick summary of Tophia's weekend, which hardly anything happened. But before we get into that, thank you so much for being here. A special shout out to my Tokidokis. If you would like to become a Tokidoki, join memberships, and you can become one today and use all the emojis. And we discussed whether we were going to keep the Mickey Chew badge all year round or if you wanted a different badge for each month. Yeah, join today if you would like. So, as I was saying before, Tophia's weekend was boring. Nothing happened. Which, this is why, y'all, I wanted her to go to Comic Con. It was going to give us something. I mean, we'll never know, right? Because what happened this weekend was nothing. Absolutely nothing. She didn't do anything. And when she would go live, her connection is so bad, y'all. It is so bad. She was glitching. She was going in and out. The audio wasn't lining up with the video. It's bad. Sophia, get out that room. She says it's her data. I personally think it could just be her bedroom that she's in has a bad connection. Because, now she's in that room now. She don't go back in the common room. They have kicked her out. So now the new setting is her in, I'm assuming, her bedroom. Which, for me, that means the lives are shorter. Because homegirl can only sit there for so long because her back start hurting. Which I'm not complaining about because nothing's happening. So, yeah, shorten that shit up. Thank you. Anyway. So, if you didn't know, Comic Con did not happen. No. She didn't even just go to walk around. She couldn't afford it. She said that she would have to wait and the tickets were sold out. I didn't know New Mexico got down like that, but at least Mick Foley was spared from Tophia's trauma dumping. Because y'all know that's what she was going to do. She was going to walk up in there, talk to him, and then trauma dump him about, do you remember my brother? And no, 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 no. Mick Foley, you just saved yourself. Thank you. She did post a story saying, I wish I was at Comic-Con so I have something to do. Nobody wants to hang out or do anything. I'm sad. I feel abandoned, even though I'm probably not. Y'all know where I'm going, right? You know who feels abandoned? Your mom. Yeah. I don't really care about anything else. I'm sure your mom can relate to how you're feeling, but fuck her, right? Yeah, okay. So yeah, Comic Con did not happen, but Tophia did see the bright side of it.
Since I didn't go to Comic Con, now I could get a car. I don't know what car I want to get though.
That look. Look, because she knows she's full of shit. And she knows the last thing she needs to be talking about is getting a car. So that's the new plan. For this alleged Timu money, Tophia is going to get herself a car. That's the new thing. This is her being positive. Since she didn't go to Comic Con, which is funny because she said she wasn't going to spend all that much money at Comic Con, right? But she was going to spend enough to where now that she's not going, she's going to get herself a car. Funny, okay. So yeah, that's the new plan. Go ahead, Sophia. Go ahead.
Because the guy, the Lyft driver had a Jetta. Have the Timu money. Because yeah, I can get a car. I don't know, maybe a Jetta. I'm thinking a Jetta. I don't know if I really want a Jeep because I don't want to be cruising around in a Jeep.
First off, I just want to remind everyone Sophia doesn't have a license. She does not have a license. I don't think Sophia needs to be on the road at all. Also, she spoke about a Lyft driver. So she uses Lyft and Uber and all that stuff. But remember, she can't see her mom. It's over $50. That's an estimate, but I had to point it out. I had to point it out.
Like, and I do need a daily driver. I'm like, but I need a daily driver, but I need a cruiser, and I don't have money. Well, I probably could get two cars at once. I'm just kidding. No, but for
She's
right now,
not
until
kidding. She's not kidding. She Now, reminder, she's allegedly going to get 3K from Timu. And she's saying that she can buy two cars. I don't know. I don't know what kind of cars she's going to get. Two cars for 3K. But Tophia knows what she's talking about. She knows what she's talking about. Also, reminder, Brother Chu's burial cost $4,120, I believe. I'll leave you guys with that. Go ahead, Tophia.
I have a place, then I'll get a daily driver and then a cruiser. Because I'm like, bro, I don't want to drive around cruising in a Jeep. I mean, it does sound kind of fun, but I think maybe a Jetta or I don't know. My brother had Mustangs, so I don't really want a Mustang.
She wants a cruiser. There was some part later on, I didn't clip it, where she wants a convertible, a red convertible. She wants to live her best life. Can you imagine Tophia top-down convertible? Yeah, I can't either, but here we are.
Yes, I can. I like driving a few times. I had cars, guys. I used to have two. I had a
Having a car does not mean you can drive. And she's driven a few times. You heard her? She's driven a few times, guys. That's more than enough. Put her on the frickin' road. Yup. Watch out, New Mexico. I'm sorry to the residents of New Mexico, or specifically whatever area she's about to be in. Just watch out. Watch out, because, yeah. Also, Tophia, you're talking all this mess. You don't think as soon as you get a car, people not going to report that shit? Especially if you don't have your license? She's so dumb.
Buick, and then I had like this small Ford SUV. Anyways, buy a house. No, I'm gonna buy a car. I need one. Being dependent on the public transportation, I need to vroom vroom. Okay, I need to get back up there.
You heard that? She needs to vroom vroom. She needs to get back out there. Because, she's such a socialite. Which, I mean, I guess if you think about it, I guess you could say she is. But I don't know what kind of crack she's on. But she's on something that got her real hype for a car now. And she needs a car to be independent. Fuck housing. Because you know what? Housing is going to be provided to her. That's how she sees it. Housing is covered. Now she's going to use this 3K to get a car. Because, she doesn't have a brother that's currently collecting dust on a random shelf in the back of a funeral home. Who cares about that? Stop talking about it. But she needs to get out there. She needs to vroom vroom. And hopefully Mama Chu can fit in the trunk or something.
Okay.
Now, she also has other plans with this 3K. I think Tophia thinks, and she claims that, she knows people in the car scene. Your brother did, first of all. The brother that you currently don't give a fuck about. That you have no plans to bury him. Yeah, that one. But she's going to get cheap-ass cars, and she's going to pay off this phone plan. Go ahead, Tophia, go ahead.
We are back. My data went down. I guess everyone's using it. Man, do I hate prepaid data. I'm gonna pay my phone bill off. I'm literally gonna pay that $1,000 bill and get regular phone service back on.
So, yep. The other $1,000, whatever is left over, she's going to pay off that phone plan. Because as you know, she currently owes about $1,000 on her phone plan. She blames her brother. It was all her brother. And Angie, of course. So, yeah. $1,000. Take off $1,000 quick from the 3K. Yep. Not Brother Chu who? She has no plans, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Remember this? When she talks about, I need to bury my brother. I need to bury my brother. Remember this. Because not at one point was she talking about burying that man. Marie, your daughter don't give a fuck. Move on. Get Brother Chu, put him in the storage, throw him in the ocean, throw him down the toilet. give it to a crackhead. I don't give a shit. But let it go. That's just me. That's just my 2 cents, okay? Okay. And along with banking on this 3K from Temu, allegedly, she also still thinks she's going to get, like, mad money from Cameo. I do see that she's made more, which, okay, Tophia. All right. And she doesn't see a problem with her price being $40, which I guess it's not. If people are buying it, hey.
Happy birthday, Lizzie. You know you can request the cameo, and I know it might be a little pricey. It's only $40, guys. Do you know how
Says the brokey. It's only $40. Broke asses. I'll finish the sentence for her. It's only $40, you broke bitches.
much money people charge for a cameo? Like up to 1,000. $40 is nothing compared to how much people pay or charge.
As always, Tophia is going to compare herself to others. It's only $40. Other people have it at 1,000. Tophia, you are not at the same standard as them. Though, I don't know why you would want to pay $1,000 for anybody. Whatever. It's only 40. It's only 40.
You follow me. Need to know this is really real. And it's okay if you can't afford it. Like, I understand.
Brokey. It's okay, brokey. I gotta finish the sentence for her. If you can't afford it, hey, whatever. $40 is, I guess, too much for y'all broke asses. Tophia's really banking on it. Tophia is feeling herself. If you haven't noticed, I didn't clock it. But she is currently wearing one of the Temu dresses. And as you can see, she had the makeup on. I'll give it to her. She does look like she might have put her fingers through her hair a little bit, detangled a little bit. I'll give her that. But I don't know, maybe somebody's in them DMs. What do I always say? Which one of y'all are in her DMs? Because I know it's one of y'all. Who is it? Who is hyping her up? Because right now she hyped up. We got all this talk about she can get 10K for just spending time with someone. Who is blowing up her head right now? Bigger than what it is. Interesting. So yeah, she's banking on the 3K from Temu that she's going to spend on cars and pay off that phone bill. Fuck Brother Chew. And she's also banking on Cameo. Because she's getting cameos. 3? I mean, it's 3 more than I thought she would get. I'll give her that. I didn't think she would get... Maybe I had 1. But people want to spend their money on it? Go ahead. Like I said, y'all grown. Y'all do what y'all want. Okay, so that's as interesting as it got. The rest of the live was her on her tablet playing music and ignoring the chat. Which I get it. Her chat is vile. But Tophia, do something. Like, do something, please. But that's okay, guys, because she's getting money. She doesn't need TikTok right now, okay? Before we go, it's going to be a short video today. Blame her, not me. Y'all already know I can talk. But before we go, I did want to talk about this. I put in my little caption, I put old lady beef. No disrespect, respectfully. There was a woman who made a video on Tophia, which I will insert here.
Tophia Chew, when you post stuff on the internet, people can say whatever the fuck they want about it. If that affects your mental health, then get off the fucking internet. You cannot just say, oh, all of you have to get off the internet because it's affecting my mental health. If it's affecting your mental health, then you get off the internet. What the fuck? You are putting stuff out there. People have a right to say whatever the fuck they want about it. If you are having a problem with it, then you get off the internet. What the hell is wrong with you?
She made a video talking her shit, and of course, it got back to Tophia, who had a few words to say, and, projection as usual.
At her phone, talking about how I told people they need to get off the internet, and she's mad. So she's giving herself a heart attack. Literally screaming at the phone, telling me to get off the internet and saying, you da 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 da. I don't care what you have to say, spoiled milk. Okay, you're spoiled milk. Instead of causing yourself a heart attack and screaming at the phone, how about you STFU and get off the internet? You did all that for me not to care. You're angry.
Again, projection, because what is Tophia doing? Would I consider this screaming? No, because you're in a shelter, you can't. But if she could, she definitely would have.
I told you to get off the internet, so you screamed at your phone. She made a whole video screaming at her phone because I told people to get off the internet. And she said, you have the nerve to tell us to get off the internet? Yes, you need to get off the internet. You need to get off the internet and go visit your grandchildren instead of screaming at the phone.
Now, Tophia, don't talk about visiting family members because we can get into it. I already mentioned it one time, but we can talk about it again. Go see your mother.
Okay, you need to get off the internet and fix that awful hairline that you have. You need to get off the internet because it's melting.
She want to talk about hairlines. Tophia, why do you do this to yourself? That's what I don't understand. If you're going to clock somebody, if you're going to drag somebody, if you're going to talk shit on somebody, don't make it so it can look back on you. Don't talk about people's hairlines. You have a forehead belly button. That is something I have never seen before. Don't talk about that. You look crazy.
Your face off. That's what you need to do. She needs to get off the internet because she's literally causing herself a heart attack. She's going to have a heart attack screaming like that. She needs to calm down. That is not a joke. Like, when you're old, you can't be screaming like that, raising your blood pressure, because I know your blood pressure is high and over the roof. I know if they were to do...
Is this considered ageism? And best believe, Tophia is only harping on the age because that's all she got. Everything else she talking about can be counteracted. She talking about hairlines, she got a worse one. She talking about screaming on her phone, she do it. She talking about heart issues, Tophia, you got a whole fucking scar on your chest from some heart issues you got, and yet you out here vaping. So again, the only thing that this woman has that Tophia doesn't is age. And we can go there and talk about how, Tophia, you not that far off, looks-wise.
The arm cuff thing, your blood pressure would be high. I'm gonna need you to calm down. You don't need to be doing all that rah-rah because I said get off the internet. Take a freaking break, lady. Take a break. Breathe. Woosah. 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 Meditate. Okay? Go. Woosah. Meditate. Take a deep breath in. I'm gonna need you guys to stop what you're doing. Take a deep breath in. Release it.
Ooh,
Take a deep breath in.
I can feel that hot breath from here. I can smell the rotted teeth from here.
Release it, because you being that old and screaming at me when you're older than me, do you even got grandchildren that you need to go see? Because please.
See, that's all Tophia got. You're older than me. Tophia, you be on here arguing with like 17-year-olds.
Please go see your grandchildren. Don't worry about me on the internet and what I'm doing. If I say get off the internet, why are you screaming at me? Because you know you need to get off the internet. It's projection. You wouldn't be getting mad and screaming if it wasn't true. You feel you need to get off the internet, but you're not. You're just going to scream about it to people who don't care. You make videos with the same lighting in the background, which I don't care. I use this green screen. I use a bunch of other green screens because for safety reasons. Yes, I use the same green screen. Who cares? But you need to fix your hairline.
Crack me up.
You need to fix your face and the way that you look, because for you to come on here and say stuff like that and be ugly is crazy. Pick the struggle. How are you going to be ugly to me and then literally... I'm not even going to be kind to you. You was rude. And someone was in the comment section saying, she's going to say this is racist. First of all, a white lady online that is screaming about me instead of screaming about ICE is really crazy. Are you even talking about what's going on in the world? No, because you're probably a Trump supporter. And anyone who defends her is a Trump supporter. I'm pretty sure 100% most likely she's a Trump supporter. She's a Trump supporter.
So, if y'all support that lady and what she said, you're a Trumpy. Just, Tophia says it. Because what Tophia says is law, apparently. Or she acts like it. It's just, sometimes you just gotta laugh. Because it's like, the projection is crazy. It's insane. And she doesn't see it. And hopeless. That's all I gotta say. Now, before I really end it, because I forgot, there was this one last clip I wanted to go over. Tophia, y'all, I don't know if you know, but Tophia was destined for greatness.
I'm not going to let negativity get me down. Like, people want me to fail. No, I'm not going to fail. I'm going to succeed just to piss you off. And then I'm going to help people just to piss you off. And then when I'm doing really, really good and I'm really, really happy, that's really, really going to make you mad. And I love to do things to piss people off. Not, like, purposefully.
No. Don't take it back. No takes backs. No. You meant what you said.
But I think that it is something that I'm destined. I was always, and I feel this to my core, right? I was always destined to be rich, have money, be successful, help people, homeless people, do all of that. That was me, okay? I don't need to. Why did I put my brother's birthday again? Anyways, I don't need to, I'm already rich in life. Like, I have good friends, I have good people, but I do want to be financially stable, I am going to have the life. I have to speak it in existence. I can't be stuck in the mindset of I'm going to be homeless, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that, and then like cause myself to be there. Well, not cause myself, but I cannot have that mindset because that's not going to get me anywhere in life.
Which she has a point, I believe in manifestation, but a part of manifesting is you have to do the work as well. It's just not up to the universe completely. The universe isn't going to take care of you. But she was destined to be rich, which I'm waiting. We're all waiting, Tophia. You are 32. And this isn't saying that she can't get rich. Listen, she be at the casinos. And if y'all watch my last video, you can get money at the casino. So maybe that'll happen. Maybe she'll hit the jackpot. But she was destined to be rich. And she's already rich in life, by the way. In case you thought she wasn't, she's rich in life. Despite the fact that we started off this video talking about how she ain't got nobody. So, there's that. But yeah, that's pretty much her weekend summed up. Nothing else happened. Listen, Tophia is the main focus right now is a car. She's going to get this $3K, pay off her phone bill, and then a car. She's going to get a daily driver. She wants to cruise. She wants a red convertible. She wants it all. Mind you, no license. Tophia, when was the last time you drove a car? Let's manifest safety for the people of New Mexico. Let's end it off with that. Editing Toki here. So I'm about to edit my video from this morning, and Tophia decided to upload some stories onto TikTok. So I was like, you know what? Thank you, Tophia. You just made my short video a little bit longer because I was just complaining about it. So let's take a look at it and talk about it.
If you are a minor and you are legit telling me to go get a job first, how about we get a job in a house first? I'm blocking you. Your parents should have told you to stay out of someone's business. First of all, you don't tell me what my priorities are first, considering the fact that I do have a roof over my head and I'm waiting for a place.
Does she have a roof? Yes, she does. A fucking shelter. So I'm gonna need Tophia to relax a little bit, calm down.
How many times I gotta tell people it's a wait list? Like, you're gonna learn when you get older, when you grow up, that things ain't gonna happen right away. You don't get an apartment right away like some people make it seem. There are wait lists. There are things that are set in place. You have to have first, last month's rent. When you realize just how hard it is to get into a place or to get anywhere, you're gonna revoke what you said to people. Like, your parents probably told you to stay out of people's business. And those young people are like, well, I have a job. Yeah, but you still live under your parents' roof. And the sad reality is, if your parents put you out and told you to go get a place, that would be child abuse. And it is so crazy. You still live off.
Why is Tophia even bringing up minors or bringing minors into it? She's 31. Why is she talking about teenagers? Those are completely different things. What, Tophia?
Your parents. And also, some of you guys need to learn how to budget. I know how to budget.
She knows how to budget. She's the budgeting queen. Miss didn't go to Comic-Con because she don't got no money and is not going to spend the money that she's going to get allegedly to buy a fucking car, 2 cars, because she can afford 2 cars and not bury her brother. Yeah, keep going, Miss Budget.
Have money to go to Comic-Con, and then if I have money to get a car or do the things necessary, I can do that because I know how to budget. Like, you guys have to legit use your logical thinking. There is no way in heck that I was going to go to Comic-Con and spend $3,000 at Comic-Con. You must be out of your ever-loving mind. Use your common sense. It's all about budgeting. It's all about using what you know and literally saving what you can. Yes, I can't save because I got a $200 storage, and by the time I get all this money, it equates to $200.
But if you knew how to budget, would you not have enough money to not worry about your storage or your phone bill? Right? If you knew how to budget, you would be able to budget the shekels that you get from TikTok and save it up, but you don't.
And then I gotta pay it. I got a $50 phone bill that I'm paying that I legit kept paid. It's been paid up. Like, y'all really gotta.
She got a $50 phone bill that she can't pay, but it's been paid up. What does that even mean? Tophia, please, just shut up. Just shut up. This is what I'm talking about. You dig yourself into these holes and you can't get out of when you don't have to say a damn thing. Because now you look stupid.
Stop telling people their priorities when they already know. Some of you guys still live off of your parents, so you can't be sitting here telling somebody something just because you think you got a job and you grown. If you grown, then go get a place. They won't rent to you because you're not grown. And some of you guys gotta stop acting like you're an adult to tell other people what to do. You don't get to sit here and tell someone what their priorities are. If I say I need a car, I need a car. Okay, I can get one. Once I
All right, so y'all just let her keep talking. Let her think and delude herself into thinking that she needs a car. Let it happen. Because at the end of the day, we all gonna sit here and laugh when it all falls apart, per usual. So let's embrace it. Let's encourage it. Since that's what she wants, right?
get this money, I'm gonna get one. Like, I have to wait for my housing. That's already set in place. The next thing for me is to get a car. I'm moving the way that I need to move. Okay, so if I have housing in place, why do I gotta worry about that instead of worrying about getting a car and transportation? My mom can't be going everywhere. She gets dizzy. She has a walker. We gotta have transportation to get to and from where we need to without having to wait 30 minutes for the bus and having a hassle. And some
Now she want to bring up her mom. How convenient and transparent. Now we care about Marie? I thought you forgot that lady. Girl, get out of here.
you guys need to know how to manage your money correctly, because there's no reason why all your money should go to bills and you don't have anything left for like self-care. You're not managing your money right. You need to figure out how to lower the cost of your bills, find things cheaper, because you also have to have money to save for emergency expenses. Because if your car breaks down and all your money is going to bills every month and you don't have money saved over for emergency, your car breaks down, then you're going to be screwed, because things that involve cars cost thousands of dollars. And unless you're budgeting or managing your money, yes, I don't have any money because it goes to bills, because I barely make enough for the bills. Otherwise, like, I was...
But yet she knows how to manage her money. Y'all see what's going on? She is talking backwards. She's talking out her ass. She's trying to give people financial advice, which she's the last person that should be talking. But yet she just ends it with, I only have enough money for the bills. Tophia, shut up.
See if you guys could complain that all my money's gone and it didn't go to bills. But it goes to bills.
So that was her story. I guess she must have heard what we was saying about her needing to vroom vroom. And she didn't like it. And like the Titan toddler that she is, she want to post up on her story and talk trash and talk out her ass, really, because that's all I hear. Because she makes no sense. She looks stupid. She looks dumb. But you know what? I'm encouraging it. Tophia, get a car. Go ahead. Get yourself a car. Get yourself two. Get yourself the daily driver. And then get yourself that nice red convertible top down so you can be cruising all over Albuquerque. Do it. And throw your mother in the trunk while we at it. Go ahead. I love it. Keep going. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. It was a short one today. Which, like I said, don't look at me. Look at Tophia. Listen, all these clips was almost 6 minutes. And I've stretched it out to almost a half hour. That's talent. I'm going to gloat a little bit. I'm going to boost my ego a little bit. That's talent. To stretch it out, hey. So I'm going to give myself that. I was destined to talk a lot and never shut the fuck up. But whatever. I'm going to go. If you would like to become a Tokidoki, please join today. And you can use all the emojis, which I will be adding more. If you are not subscribed, please do. I would appreciate it. And I will see you when I see you. Peace.